my videos are about Tori. Flying Tori, dude, COVID 2020. Yeah, it's great. It's great. I've been real lazy. I've been just coming out to Tori. I've been just coming out to Tori. All right, something new and different today. Going to Torrey Pines. First time in the new Eclipse Atom 80 from Fly Products, and I haven't flown since about November 2019. So been flying a lot. Actually, I haven't flown paramotors, but I've been flying a lot of paragliding, a lot of kiting. All right, let's go and have some fun. I'm still in the break-in phase of the engine, so probably up for about 30 minutes. They say no more than 30 minutes, so I'll stick to that. It's really, I think, pretty nice steady breeze right now. So finally, I'm going to be flying the new Fly Products Atom 80 I received several weeks ago. I think between work, the COVID pandemic, weather, and my laziness of just wanting to get out and fly at Tori, I've just kind of put it off. Here you see me kneeling down to put on the paramotor. Actually, after this I realized I can just sling it over my back, just like a backpack, so I really don't have to kneel down for it. The other thing I do like is the way the leg straps attach. It's really high up on the leg, so it doesn't dangle. You can adjust them very tight. You can still run without any restriction, and then it's real easy to get back in the seat. So I have the Companion Square Light Reserve on the front, and you can see the Velcro there. I'm going to put my flight computer. Starting the Atom 80 has always been incredibly easy. Just minimal prime at one pull, and that's it. And man, I just love that. So I will admit, walking through this paramotor, I was taking a lot of deep breaths, a lot of butterflies, and just reviewing in my mind everything I've always done, and I'm just telling myself, just do what you've always done. Man, that launch felt great. Just came up as usual, turned around, really stable, and here I am back in the air again. So once I had some altitude, I just kind of adjusted my seat, looked up at the wing, looked at everything to make sure it wasn't all falling apart on me. Everything was super good. The seat is not as comfortable as the powered Dudek, and I knew it wouldn't be. That Dudek Powerseat is just the best I've ever flown in. But this is really nice, really nice. It's a seatboard version of the APCO split harness, I believe. It feels good, minimal vibration, really nice with the weight shifting, and overall I'm really enjoying it. Maybe not as much support underneath my thighs I would like, and I'll talk about that later. And there's some things I think I'm going to do. I'm sitting maybe a little bit more upright than I want, but to be honest, I was so thrilled with just flying. I really didn't pay too much attention to any one specific thing. I just wanted to make sure everything was smooth,
you can see here, little black launch area where I paraglided from. There was one guy up there today. He pretty much went straight down. It was late in the day. So for the first 5 hours of operation, they recommend no more than 30-minute flies. Some almost 25 minutes at this point, but I want to do a couple of flybys just to get used to the controls, and just because I like doing flybys. So there were a couple of people walking their dogs, and they always look up, and I think the best thing is when they wave. They can appreciate it. They're having fun watching me, and I'm having fun just realizing that they're having fun watching me. So it's a win-win. Don't do this too much around this area as far as the flybys, because people will get upset. It only takes one or two, and then the police have to respond. So I'm just doing this just to get a feel for the controls, how my wing is gliding in. So I won't do this anymore, and I'll just land it this time. So as coming in, I had the trims all the way in. There was a little bit of a headwind, I thought, but man, I could have used more speed, so I'll probably let them out a little bit more next time. But it was so smooth landing, like butter. Well, not bad for an old guy. That's pretty good. Well, gusty, a little gusty, and some thermal still, but pretty nice. Pretty nice. All right.
Okay, some other thoughts after my first flight of the Fly Products Eclipse Atom 80. Really very nice. Again, this is a very light unit, and it's about 5 pounds lighter than any other unit I've had with the Atom 80, which is great. As you know, I teased myself with that Moster 185, and that just didn't work for me. Though I know it's a really popular and great engine. Also the throttle. I remember one reviewer said immediately he would change that throttle, and it looks like it's a throttle nobody would like. I put the mirror on there, so that's just something I did. And but I gotta say, it looks like a throttle made in somebody's workshop, much better than I would ever do. But I really like it. It's amazing. It's comfortable, it's easy, it's light. So there you go. It just looks horrible, but I really like it. It's really basic. So I'm going to keep it. Everything else looking really good. I was getting oil in my previous Atom 80 right about here, and you can see not a lick of oil. This is the MY20, so obviously they did something right. It feels the same power. Everything else is the same. Running very well, no problems. Good power through just right from idle all the way to full. Really smooth. The area that I would try to improve is a little bit of support underneath the bottom thigh, right about here. And I think there's a way I can do it. I try to take out, this is attached by this Velcro here. I may put an extender on there to see if I can just move this out a little bit. Literally an inch would make a big difference for me. It's very soft. Everything else is great. No excessive vibration, smooth. Really nice as far as the also weight shift authority. Really nice with that, so very responsive. So that's the only thing I would say I might want to do, and I'll think of that, it should be able to put some sort of Velcro extender there. Otherwise, yeah, looking really good. I may change the adjustment so I could maybe just kind of tilt back a little bit. I'm not quite sure. I have to go for another flight before I start changing things. But I'm going to first kind of work on this. Okay, so had a really nice flight. I had quite the butterflies. I haven't flown a paramotor in some time, and you never know, how it's going to be, but that throttle hand coordination, it really was very nice. And so it was a great day, a little bit of wind, I could do a reverse launch, so that's it. And I'll try it and see if I can think of anything else to say about the unit itself. But if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. All right, thanks for watching.
So that was the first flight in the Fly Products Eclipse Atom 80. A wonderful unit, lightweight. Love the Atom 80, works great for me. And I'll have many more flights to show you down the road. I'm flying with the Advanced Epsilon 9. I flew the Epsilon 8 for some time, and I love this combination. The Epsilon 9 does have the hybrid risers with the trim. Again, not as fast as other pure paramotor wings, but hey, it works for me. I love that wing. Stay tuned for more adventures paramotoring and paragliding, and I'll post a link to the teardown, or I should say the build of the Eclipse Atom 80 when it arrives. Thanks for watching.